Dear student, I am starting your lecture 5 on a number systems. Last time we discussed about hexadecimal number system. For practice we are doing some more numerical. Let us convert the decimal number into hexadecimal numbers. This is your 2479 decimal number, and somebody is asking you what is the hexadecimal number of this 2479 decimal number. So you already know the method. 2479 divided by 16, it is a 154, and you will get 2464, and remainder is 15. 15 is your remainder in a decimal number, but 15 in a hexadecimal number, it is nothing but the F. So we have to write F. 2479 divided by 16, it is quotient is 154, 2464, and 16 multiplied by this, you will get 2464, remainder is 15. 15 integer is written in hexadecimal as a F. 154 divided by 16, 16 9s are 144, you will get 10. The 10 integer means remainder is an integer. In a hexadecimal number, it is written as a E. So I should write remainder is A. Here remainder is 15, so remainder is F. 9. 9 cannot be divided by 16, so 9. So in hexadecimal, it is written as a 9, and we know we have written it is read up, or this is your MSB and this is your LSB. So your answer is 9AF. So I should write here it is 9AF. This is a one numerical only for practice I am doing. Second numerical I am discussing, it is your convert 1010. Remember, this is not a decimal number, this is not a binary, it is a decimal number. It is a decimal, so I have to mention decimal here. So find the hexadecimal equivalent of this decimal number. So 1010 divided by 16, already work is done, it is 63, and 1008, you will get here 2. So it is hexadecimal number is 2, I can write 63 divided by 16, 16 3s are 48, so you will get remainder is nothing but the 15. So 15 in a hexadecimal number, I should write F. 3, it is cannot be divided, so 3, you know, read up, 3F2. So my answer is 3F2. Let us do the now mixture of the integer and fraction. So convert, this is 5277.360 decimal number into hexadecimal number. Sometimes they are writing always, sometimes they are asking here, writing here 16, not HD, they are writing 16. It means it is they are asking you for hexadecimal. So first I will convert 527 integer part into hexadecimal. So 5277 divided by 16, it is 20, it is 329, 329, 329, and you will get 5264. 329 multiplied by 16 is nothing but the 5264, and you will get here is 13. 13 in a hexadecimal number, we are writing it as a D. Remember, 10 decimal is A, 11 is B, 12 is C, and 13 is D. 329 divided by 16, I will get, it is nothing but the 20, it is 320, it is 9, so it is your, in hexadecimal number, we are writing 9. Now 20 divided by 16, 16 was 6, this is your 4, so I can write in hexadecimal it is your 4. 1 cannot be divided, so I can write it is 1, and you know it is read up, so 149D. So 5277, for this I can write 149D. What should I write? 149D. Now let us convert this fraction decimal number into hexadecimal number. So what I'll do, 0.36 multiplied by 16, I'll get 5.76. So it is nothing but the 0.76 with carry of integer 5, with the carry of integer 5. This integer 5 in hexadecimal it is written as a what? 5. So here it is hexadecimal 5, I should write 5. Now 0.76 multiplied by 16, I'll get 12.16, so it is 0.16 with a carry of 12. 12, you know it is nothing but the C, it is your C, remember, in hexadecimal 12 is your what? 16. Look here, 0.16 multiplied by 16, it is 2.56, so it is nothing but the 0.56 with a carry of, you can say 2. So 0.56 multiplied by 16, you will get 8.96, so 0.96 with a carry of 8. This is 0.96 multiplied by 16, I can write 15.36, it is 0.36 with a carry of F, and I told you this is read down. This is your MSB, this is your LSB. So 0.360 is decimal, is nothing but the, you can write point, this is 5C28F hexadecimal number. So my answer is 0.5C28F. So final answer I am writing 149.5628F. This is your hexadecimal number. Here integer why you are doing, it is read up. Remember, this is your read up, and we are writing here MSB, here we are writing LSB. While fraction read down, this is MSB and this is LSB. I think you understand, we have done 3 numerical, in previous lecture we have done 2 or 3. So you will understand how to convert decimal into hexadecimal. So decimal into hexadecimal number. Now let us discuss the conversion of hexadecimal number into binary number. Hexadecimal number has a base of 16, 2 raised to 4. The base of hexadecimal number is 16. It is a 2 raised to 4. Hexadecimal number is also known as a 4-bit binary. Is also known as a 4-bit binary. So, if you want to convert hexadecimal number into binary or binary into hexadecimal, you should remember this table. In this table, I am showing you hexadecimal number and its corresponding equivalent binary number. Look here, this is hexadecimal number and its corresponding 4-bit binary equivalent. 4-bit. See, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know this hexadecimal number. Don't write 10. 10 it is in a decimal. In hexadecimal you will write A, B, C, D, E, and this is your F. Remember, in a hexadecimal number, you cannot write 10 here. You have to start from A, B. This is 10 in decimal number. In hexadecimal 11 is known as a B, 12 is C, 13 is D, 14 is E, and 15 is F. Now let us write this corresponding binary number 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. This is 0, 1, 0, 0. This is 0, 1, 0, 1. It is better you should remember 0, 1, 1, 0. This is 7 is the number the 0, 1, 1, 1. 8 is the number the 1, 0, 0, 0. 9, 1, 0, 0, 1. And now A, don't say 10. The hexadecimal A can be represented 1, 0, 1, 0. B 1, 0, 1, 1. C 1, 1, 0, 0. D 1, 1, 0, 1. E 1, 1, 1, 0. F 1, 1, 1. So you should remember this table of a hexadecimal number and its corresponding 4-bit binary equivalent. Now whenever you want to convert the hexadecimal number into binary number, then you have to write the binary equivalent of each hexadecimal digit. You have to write binary digit of each hexadecimal digit. So somebody is asking you, convert A to HD into its equivalent binary. So I have to write A2, then I have to mention its corresponding 4-bit binary. So for 2 we know this. This is for 2 we have written 0, 0, 1, 0. For A, what should I write? 1, 0, 1, 0. So my binary equivalent of A2 is 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. It's very easy. So you already know that hexadecimal number has a base of 16. 16 is a 2 raised to 4. Already I told you hexadecimal number is also known as a 4-bit binary number. As a result, whenever you want to convert hexadecimal number into binary number, you have to write the binary equivalent of each hexadecimal digit. So I have written here. Second, so somebody asking CA5, this is your hexadecimal converting to the binary. So please you write CA5 and convert in this way. 5 is nothing but the 0, 1, 0, 1. already is mentioned in the table. If you do not remember, so you have to write the table in one corner, then you do. This is your 1010, and C is the already we have mentioned 1100. C is mentioned. So here I can write your, look here, answer is 1100, 1010, 0101, and you can write this your binary. Suppose somebody is asking you, sir, I want to do like this, F A point 32A. So this is your hexadecimal. So do not confuse. F A, this is your HD point 32A. So for A I should write 1010. For second 00, you can say 10. For 3 0011, this is the binary point. Now for A again 1010. For AF I should write 1111. So my answer is, answer you can write, it is nothing but the answer you can write, it is nothing but your 1111 1010 point 0011 0010 1010. This is my answer. So it's very easy, the conversion of hexadecimal into binary. Now let us convert binary into hexadecimal. Let us convert the binary into hexadecimal. I want to convert binary into hexadecimal number. Suppose I am writing 1010.010101, and you want to convert this binary number into hexadecimal number. What do you do? So first you do for the integer part. First the integer part 101010. This is a point. Prepare a group of the 4-bit from LSB toward the MSB. Prepare a group of the 4-bit. So I am preparing a group of the 4-bit from LSB. This is your LSB, you know that, and this is your MSB. While you are going from LSB to MSB, prepare a group of the 4-bit. So 1 bit, this group, 4-bit group. Now, as you go proceed further, you are arrange only these 2. So you can see here, only you are in a 2 digit. So you add 2 0 to the left hand side, and complete the 4-bit, group. So what I did, this I have prepared in this way. So now you write the hexadecimal number of this binary. So hexadecimal number of this binary is A, and this hexadecimal of this binary is nothing but the 2 point. Now prepare a group of this for 0 1 0 1 0 1. Prepare a group of 4-bit for a fractional part while going from MSB toward the LSB. You know this is LSB. So 1 2 3 4, this is a 4 part, 0 1 0 1. Now 0 1. So then you cannot have a 4-bit. So what I did, I add the 0 on right hand side in a last group. Here I add the 0 in a left hand side of the last group. So you write the equivalent of this 4 bit. This is your 5, this is your 6. So your answer is nothing but the 2A.56. Let us do the second numerical. This is 0.01011110112. Convert into hexadecimal number. So 0.010111101. So what I have to do? I have to prepare a group of 4 bit. This group I am preparing 0101. Then next 4 up to this. Now next 4. This is your 1, 2, 3, 4 means I have to prepare a group is nothing but the 1110. Now after this I have to write 1. There is a no 4 bit, so I have added 0 into the last group on right hand side. Now this is nothing but the, you can say, in a hexadecimal it is written as 5. This is nothing but the, it is written as a E, and this is it is written as a 8. So my answer is 0.5E8 hexadecimal number. So in this way you can easily convert hexadecimal into binary and binary into hexadecimal. Last numerical we want to do. You take anything 10, 11, 11, 01, 01, point 0101 0111. Prepare a group of the 4 bit for integer while you are going from LSB towards the MSB. So let me write 1011110101. Let us check because we have written random. Now for this I am preparing this group. First 4 0101, then 1111. So I am preparing this group. This is 1111. This in last group there is a deficiency of 20, so I have to add on left hand side. This is represented as a 2, this is represented as a F, this is represented as a, it is 5. So for this integer part 2F5 point. Now let us find out for 0 1 0 1 double 0 1 0 1 0 triple 1. So this is MSB for fraction, this is LSB for fraction. So prepare a group of 4 bit. So I am preparing group 0 1 0 1. Then already it is there. So it is your 7, this is your 5. So I can write your 0.57. So remember, in this way you can do. This is for integer part, this is for fraction part. Important topic I am discussing: sign binary number. The unsigned number is always positive. The number which does not have any plus or minus sign is known as unsigned number. An unsigned number is always represented, it is a positive number. In a signed numbers, it is necessary to mention it is positive or negative number. for a signed decimal number, we are using a plus sign to mention it is a positive decimal number. We are writing the minus sign to represent the negative decimal number. This is called signed decimal number. But for an unsigned number, we are not mentioning as any sign. Suppose this is 25 decimal number. It is a positive. So unsigned binary number, unsigned decimal number is always taken as a positive. The number we do not have any positive or negative sign is called unsigned number. For unsigned number, it is not required to mention the sign of the number. But in a signed numbers, it is necessary to mention the sign. In a decimal number system, plus sign is used for the positive decimal number. Minus sign is used for the negative decimal number. So similarly, we have to mention some sign for a signed binary number. In unsigned binary number, no need to mention any sign, but binary number may be positive or negative. Binary number may be positive or negative, you can say. So for a signed binary numbers, to represent the sign, MSB digit is used. MSB digit of the binary number represent the sign. MSB digit of the binary number represent the sign. If MSB is 1 in a binary number, it means your sign of the binary number is negative. If MSB of a binary number is 0, it means your sign of the binary number is positive. See, look here, you will get some idea. Suppose I am writing here in a signed binary number. What is the difference? You will get understanding. Signed binary number I am writing here. And here I am writing unsigned binary number. Unsigned binary number. For sign I can write 00004 bit. So I can write 0111. It means my 0 represent it is a positive sign, and this represent the magnitude. Remaining bit represent the magnitude, means this value is nothing but in decimal plus 7. If I am writing 111 here, my first MSB is represent the negative number, and the remaining bit represent the magnitude. It means in a 4-bit signed binary numbers, 011 represent plus 7 and 1111 is represent minus 7. Look here in unbinary number I am telling you, 0111 is represent the 7 and 1111 represent the 15. In a which number? Unsigned binary number, means it is considered as a positive. So whenever you want to represent the sign of the binary, then MSB is used. There are 3 methods to represent the sign of the binary number. First method is nothing but the sign magnitude representation. Second method, first complement representation. Third, 2's complement representation. So there are three ways you can represent sign binary number. First, sign magnitude representation. Second, first complement representation method. Third, 2's complement representation method. In sign magnitude representation method, the MSB is used as a MSB use or MSB bit is used to represent the sign, and remaining bit represent the magnitude. Now in detailed discussion we'll do in a next lecture. Okay, thank you.